Yo. Yeah, it feels like I'm abandoning like all the people um who went through some shit. Like I feel like there's like sets of people, right? I feel like there's people who have childhood trauma, and then there's people that like they don't. No lie. I think that there's like two sets, bro. I feel like there's niggas that like went through hella shit and like they're just fucked up, and then there's niggas that just don't. And like I feel like for myself, um, when I don't meditate, I'm forced to like encounter the like I'm forced to encounter like my own genetic suffering, and uh I'm forced to encounter my own genetic suffering and like the suffering that I went through as a kid. But I feel like type shit. But I feel like I don't. It's not even like encountering it. It's like figuring out how to adapt to that, right? And where I'm at in my life, I don't want to do that shit. Like it's not that I don't. I'm gonna do it. Like I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get to where I need to go to. But like there seems to be an option that you don't have to go through that. Like not on some like circumventing it, but it seems like what you can do is you can bypass, and then you can like you can bypass and build up. So it seems like with meditation you can bypass like not your suffering, but you can, yeah, pretty damn near, bro. Like you can bypass your suffering and then build yourself up to your capacity, which is pretty fucking crazy, bro. That you can bypass suffering and like build yourself up to your capacity, and you pretty much like in that process, like it seems like it hurts a lot of people, you know. Um, it seems like it hurts like a lot of people. Like, I think that like you becoming a better person, and not better. Better is not the word, but you becoming a stronger person hurts like it's like it's like you have to take people with it. Well, you can't. You can, but you can't type shit. Like in certain areas you can take people with you, in certain areas you cannot take people with you. You know what I'm saying? Like in certain areas you can take people with you, but like in most areas like you cannot. You're like you're just by yourself. And I kind of understand. I had a homie who kind of went through this, and like I understand him a lot more. It's like when you're one of them ones, it's not even like when yeah, bro. Like I don't know how else to put it, but it's like you can you can through certain practices, like when you're strong, it's hard to like you don't relate to regular people. In any way possible, like your life is just different, and the expectations of you are different, and then like you have to just deal with that shit, and that's hard. Like I really feel for people who are going through that. But yeah, basically I'm really in that contemplative state where it's like I can't even lie. Like I do enjoy my regular state of mind, but I think that like type shit. I feel like I suffer a lot for no reason, bro. Like I feel like it's just like some of I think that it's just like it's like anxiety driven level up. You know what I'm saying? Like I think oh fuck. I think that like I feel like you can build yourself up in different ways, right? And you can overcome yourself in different ways. And it seems like meditation is one way, and then it seems like just like living in reality is another way through like experiential stuff. And they work in tandem. Like I think that you have to my opinion, I think you have to do both at certain like you have to get reflective at some point in your life, and you have to have experience in some points of your life, right? And you have to have knowledge as well. Like it's not just like oh like one way is gonna work and one way is not gonna work and blah 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 blah. Like I think you need all of it. And and you're gonna have to go through like all that shit. Like you're gonna have to go through like trauma, and you're gonna have to go through like, and you're gonna have to push shit out, and you're gonna have to do shit. Like that's kind of what I'm realizing. Dude, the moon is like, can I double tap this shit? Can I flip the camera? I don't know, but the moon is fucking fire. Yeah, the moon is like great. But that's kind of what I'm realizing. And I'm like an overthinker. I overthink as fuck. Like, I think that's why I was going like low-key schizophrenic when I was like meditating so much, because I think I just think too fucking much. Or not that, yeah. I think that my brain is just like, I think I'm just a genius of a fucking hypersensitive, bro. Like, I think that that's just what it is. But I feel like I'm pretty mixed on it, bro. Like, because I think that there's just different ways to like skin a cat, as my dad would say. There's like different ways to go about this shit. And I think that like, and it's like different paths to self-mastery. And I think that one path is you harness your emotion to you harness your emotions to move you forward. And I think that like in minority communities, because we have so much trauma, like that's what they that's what really what they identify with is harnessing their emotion to move themselves forward. And then the other way I think is like, and I do believe that it works, I think that you can bypass your emotion, and like from a state of bypass, then you can build yourself up like from like a higher state of consciousness. And I think that those, from what I've seen, it's like those seem to be the two ways to like overcome your suffering and move yourself to a higher level. And I remember I used to work at this golf course, and like the thing that I kind of picked out was I saw two sets of guys, right? There were the angry guys, and then there were the calm guys, right? And it seemed like the angry guys used emotion to kind of like move themselves forward. To be honest, I never saw the anxious guys, or like I never perceived them. I don't think that the anxious guys make it. Like maybe, I don't know. The only one that I've seen, if I'm being real, is Jace, the like rapper. I've seen Jace the rapper, like, and Uzi. I've seen Jace and Uzi. Like, I think anxiety is like another one. I think you can use like, those are the only two that I've seen for real. That like where they use anxiety to kind of push themselves forward. And to be honest, like, if you want to use anxiety, bro, you have to pair that shit with like ultimate self-belief. Like you can't half step and like use anxiety and like win. I don't think you can do that. I think you gotta be like, you can have anxiety, but then you gotta have like delusional self-belief if you want to like make it. I'm yapping a lot, but yeah, like there's different states, and I noticed that like your body changes with each state. So like if you choose to, with every state, there's like a physical manifestation of each one. So like anxiety people have like dark eyes. Like if you look at their eyes, first of all, they're like extremely anal. they're extremely anal, and they're like just like geeked as fuck. But it's good to like, it's good to be aware. Like I think you need everybody type shit. They're geeked as fuck. Their eyes are dark as fuck, and it doesn't matter. Like they can be any status, but it's like their perceived status in their own mind. And then the calm people have eyes like this. All of them, bro, have like fucking eyes like that, bro. Just like small ass fucking eyes, right? And then the angry people, their eyes are like smaller, but their face is always like fucking red. Every single, all of them, bro. All of them, like the people that try to utilize emotion, their eyes are red. Like not red, but like their face, bro. Like their face is like red. Like they have a red face. I don't know how to explain it, but like their face is red. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna make a song after this, but I'm realizing all this shit. Like, not realizing, but like, um, I'm, I'm, I'm introspecting. And I think that like, I'm coming to my breakthrough, in Jesus' name, of course. Like, I think you do have to submit yourself to a higher power at some point. Like, I think that it's unwise to kind of like go through life without submitting yourself to a higher power, because to make yourself God, I think is like one of the, I genuinely believe that that's an ultimate mistake that a lot of human beings make. Yeah, not submitting yourself, not, it's not like, yeah, it's one of the ultimate mistakes that a lot of human beings make, bro, is like not submitting themselves to Christ, bro. Not Christ. Christ is the wrong word. Not, well, Christ, yes, like for myself, I believe it's Christ, but like, if you don't believe that there's something outside of yourself, if you don't believe that there's an entity outside of yourself that that like if you believe that you're the arbiter of reality, you're an idiot. Like just straight. I think you're a dumbass, bro. I feel like you haven't seen enough spiritually, either, bro. In any avenue, like if you develop value to any high extent in any avenue, like you're gonna see shit, bro, and you're gonna realize that that it's like spirits working through people, bro. It's not like regular shit, bro. It's not like regular like it's like a spirit. It's like, imagine like, I don't it's a spirit. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's like people make covenant with spirits and then the spirit acts through them, and like that's how, and that's the people at the top. Like there's talent, of course, right? But then beyond talent, bro, I think that if you're trying to make it to the top, bro, you got to get in covenant with some spirit. And I think that some people are in covenant from birth, and then some people find these spirits to become in covenant with. And I think that that's just how it fucking works. Like there's no, and you choose like which spirit you want to be. I think that Christianity is the most based one, because it's like, the reason why it's the most based for sure is that, think about it, bro. It's like Christianity tells you to do the opposite of what is good, not what is good for you, but like it's just the opposite. It's crazy. Like the world will tell you go and get money, and then Christianity's like give it to the poor and follow Christ. Like what? It's like it's the opposite of what you believe to be the correct thing. Like the world is gonna tell you that like it's good to have like high reproductive success, right? And like it's good to have like all this pride and like all this other shit. And then Christianity's like the meek will inherit the earth. Like what? You know what I'm saying? It's so wait, hold on. Like what? Like what? It's like it's so different, it's so backwards. It's so different and it's so backwards, bro. And that's one thing that I really like. That's why Christianity is so based, bro. Super based. Like I don't think any other I think every other religion is more like, all right, this is how you live a valuable life, and like this is how you transcend suffering. It's all about you. It's all about the self. But like Christianity is not about the self, bro. At all. Like there is aspects of transcending the self to get closer to God, right? But ultimately, I think in Christianity they acknowledge that you cannot transcend the self. It is not possible to transcend the self. All you can do is like accept your suffering and do your best to make the world a better place while you're here. And you can't, and to be honest, you can't do that unless you're conjoined, unless you know the truth. Like that's the thing, is like I think that the reason why a lot of people fail is because like especially people who like want to do good and all this other stuff, is because you need like ultimate truth in order to be an arbiter type B. Like you need ultimate truth. I'm out here tweaking at like 6 a.m. but like it's real shit. Like you need ultimate truth. You need ultimate and I think that Christianity offers that. It offers ultimate truth. Like every other religion, it's like you're using like deductive. I mean, deductive. You need like some logical, whatever you need some logical, whatever the fuck, to kind of get to a conclusion. But I think that ultimately you do need the deductive reasoning to get to a certain perspective. Yeah. What am I saying? But like not deductive reasoning, like what is the like there needs to be some logic. But at a certain point, there's human capacity, bro. And then you have to rely on faith. Like at a certain point, everything has its capacity, and then you have to rely on faith. And it just seems like Christianity makes the most sense. The white man's religion, right? It's not even the white man's religion, bro. It comes from like Mesopotamia or whatever. Like it's not even white. Like white people religion is like paganism, bro. Like it's like Druids and like fucking the Freemasons and like Apollo. Like it's pretty cooked. Like it's pretty funny, bro. But yeah, it's kind of hilarious. Yeah, I can't. I don't even want to talk because I'm like in the hallway. But it's weird. I think I'll be in like a different state of mind. I want to record again when I'm in like another state of mind because I do like this one. This one I'm more like I feel more alive, but at the same time it's like I think that there's something to this like meditation shit. Like there's something there. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I know that there's something there. And then there's something to this stuff too. Like, and I was talking to a homie, and the homie was like, "You gotta choose one," and I was like, "The homie may be right." Fuck, the homie may be right. But yeah, I just hope I can see it through. I hope I can see it through. That's it. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Good rant. I'm gonna do these more often. Like, I'm gonna just fuck. I'm a rant. I'm a rant. Like, I'm gonna start ranting and like putting it on YouTube, and that's what I'm gonna do. Cause I feel like I got interesting shit to say. Maybe.